Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about how walking can help you with your fat loss goals and how important these tiny little steps can be, adding them into your daily routine to help you with your fat loss or weight loss goals. So as I've talked about before, weight loss is achieved through a calorie deficit. So a calorie deficit means you are taking in fewer calories than your body needs to just maintain your current body weight. So right now, let's say I'm 155 pounds and I need 2,000 calories a day to just keep weighing 155 pounds. If I want to lose a little bit of weight, what I'm going to do is either lower my food intake to help me so that within the day I am eating maybe 1,800 calories, or what I can also do is increase my activity levels so that I will be burning more calories, which will help with placing me in that calorie deficit. A really easy way to do this is taking a walk. The reason I always bring up walking is because, number one, we are meant to move. We are not meant and designed to sit at our desk all day for hours on end. We are meant to be moving and lifting things and staying very active throughout the day. We work from home, we work from our laptops. I am one of those people. And it's very easy to go 8 to 10 hours without having moved much. So getting your body a little bit more active and taking little walks throughout the day can help so much. If you take a 20-minute walk and let's say you burn 80 calories and you do 2 of those a day, you roughly have maybe burned 160 calories, maybe 200 calories, depending on how vigorous you're walking, whether that's on an incline or you're just walking really fast. This alone will help with placing you in more of a calorie deficit. It's going to increase your activity levels throughout the day, which, as I've said before, will help place you in a calorie deficit. So my advice, if you are someone who wants to kind of start walking and start increasing your total activity level throughout the day, I would say do one of 2 things. Maybe you're somebody who you're like, I have 40 minutes in the morning or at night, that's all to myself, I can do whatever I want. Get yourself out there, take a 30 to 40 minute walk. Just get yourself going, maybe walk 1.5 miles, 2 miles, depending on how fast you're going. If you're walking 2 miles in 40 minutes, that's pretty good. That's like a very consistent walking pace. Make sure that you are doing that routine daily. Walking is also really great, just a little insert here, because it's not something that's going to be super taxing. It's not going to slow you down in the gym. It's not going to fatigue you more. It's not going to hinder your recovery seriously at all, just because it's something that is low intensity. It is very easy to do. It's not extremely taxing on the joints at all. And at the end of the day, as I said, it's something that we should be doing as humans. If you can walk outside, that's even better. If you can get some sunshine, that's amazing. If you are stuck walking on a treadmill because you live where it's colder out or it's the winter, or you don't have like the luxury of having a park by you or something close, safe area to walk, then walking on a treadmill is also fine. But I would start with your total walking goal for the day being 30 to 40 minutes. If you can do that in one giant batch at the end or start or middle of the day, that's awesome. If you can't, you can totally break this up, whether this is 5 minutes here before work, 5 minutes at my lunch break, 5 minutes after work, and then 10, 20 minutes before bed even, just to kind of get that volume in. You can also break these walks up. So something that I've been doing lately is I will wake up in the morning, take a short 10-minute walk, come back home, get started on work, maybe hit the gym, come back, go work, reward myself with another 15, 20-minute walk. And then once that's over at night, I'll sometimes take another 10, 15-minute walk. And it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. When you think about it and when you actually plan for it, those 10 to 15 minutes, it's pretty easy to fit into your schedule. If you kind of decide, okay, instead of maybe sitting on my phone and watching YouTube for 10, 20 minutes right now, I'm just going to put in my headphones and take a walk, listen to a podcast, listen to my YouTube video, do that instead. You can always make time for little activities like this, especially when you really want to commit to your goals. So if you are super serious about reaching your fat loss goals and you want to increase your daily activity, but you don't want to hinder your recovery, then walking is something that is so easy to do, very easy to keep track of, and I would 100% recommend adding it into your routine, whether that is in little 5 to 10, 15-minute increments, or whether that is 1 to 2 30 to 40-minute walks. If you are somebody who doesn't exercise and you aren't quite ready to step into the gym, or you're not quite ready to start a workout program at home and you just want to walk, something that you can do to kind of improve your fat loss and make walking a little bit more of like a progression for you is you can start by maybe taking a 20-minute walk every single day, or maybe 6 times a week, but we'll shoot for daily, because if you can commit 20 minutes daily, that is awesome. And I promise you, you will feel so much better if you get your body moving for 20 minutes every single day. And you can see how you feel at the end of the week. You can see if your weight changes, maybe take some measurements, some progress photos, and see how you feel. If you might have lost a little bit of weight, repeat that again the next week. You don't even have to change anything. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So keep walking, keep that routine the same for the next week. Let's say you hit week 2, 3, and you're like, my weight has kind of plateaued. You know, I feel like the 20 minutes of walking isn't really a challenge for me. You can always increase that duration. So tack on another 10 minutes every day, or maybe tack on another 10 minutes every other day. By the end of the week, that'll be another hour of walking that you'll have accomplished throughout the week. And you can adjust your walking weekly or bi-weekly depending on how your body's responding to that activity. So if you are interested in starting to implement walking to help aid in your fat loss journey, that is where I would recommend starting. Focus on setting a daily walk time. So I'm going to walk this many minutes a day, or maybe by the end of the week I'm going to have walked for 7 hours total, or maybe 5 hours total. And what you want to do, write it down on an agenda, put it on your fridge, put it on your calendar, and every single day that you get a little bit closer to that goal or reach that goal, write down how long you walked for so you can keep track of it, and that'll make it easier so that if you do find that you're stalling with your fat loss goals, you can always adjust it for the next weeks and so on, so that you can continue to increase your activity levels, lose body fat, stay in that calorie deficit without really harming any of your training or without really fatiguing your body too much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video discussing how walking can help with your fat loss journey. And if you have any questions, please drop them down below. I'm more than happy to answer them, or shoot me a DM on Instagram and we can chat there. I will see you in the next video. Bye.